If you're over 60 and feel weaker than you used to, even though you're eating right, this message is for you. You may be doing everything you were told to do. You eat eggs. You try to get enough protein. You stay active when you can. And yet, your arms look thinner. Your legs feel less steady. Getting up from a chair takes more effort than it should. That can be worrying and confusing, because no one clearly explains why this happens after 60, or what actually works after 70. Here's the truth, spoken gently. After about age 60, the body becomes less responsive to protein. This is a normal part of aging. Muscle cells don't hear the signal as well anymore. So the same foods that once built strength now maintain very little. That's why many older adults lose muscle even when they believe they're eating enough protein. This muscle loss has a name in medical circles, but you don't need the label. What matters is what it leads to. Less muscle means lower strength, slower walking, reduced balance, faster fatigue, and eventually, less independence. Now here's where frustration sets in. Most seniors are told, just eat more eggs, have more chicken, drink protein shakes. But for many people over 70, that advice quietly stops working. Eggs are nutritious. They are not bad food, but they are not always the most effective protein for aging muscles. Why? Because aging digestion changes too. Stomach acid often declines with age. Protein breakdown becomes slower, and some animal proteins become harder to fully use. So even if you eat eggs every day, your muscles may only be getting a fraction of the benefit. This is not your fault, and it is not because you're too old. It's because the rules change after 60, and almost no one updates the instructions. Here's something most people never hear. Certain seed-based proteins are absorbed differently. They deliver key amino acids in a form aging muscles respond to more easily, and they do it without heavy digestion stress. For many seniors, this makes a real difference in how the body uses protein, not just how much is eaten. This is especially important after 70, when muscle-building signals are naturally weaker. The goal is not bodybuilding. The goal is strength you can feel, stronger legs when you walk, better grip strength, more confidence getting up, sitting down, and moving through your day. And this does not require extreme exercise. It does not require large meals, and it does not require giving up foods you enjoy. But it does require understanding which proteins actually work better for aging muscles. And why. In a moment, I'll explain what this specific seed protein is, how it compares to eggs for older adults, and why many seniors notice better strength support when they switch. And the reason behind it may surprise you. Let's talk about what really changes in the body after 60. This is not about willpower. It is not about eating more. It is about how your body responds. As we age, muscle cells become less sensitive to protein. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. But you don't need the term. What matters is this. Your muscles now require clearer signals, easier digestion, more efficient amino acid delivery. Without that, protein passes through the body with limited effect. This is where many well-meaning seniors make common mistakes. Mistake number 1, relying only on the same protein sources they ate at 40. Eggs, chicken, and dairy worked very well earlier in life. But for many people over 70, these proteins are harder to break down fully. If digestion is slower, amino acids reach muscle tissue later and in smaller amounts. That weakens the muscle-building signal. Mistake number 2, eating protein in large, heavy meals. Big protein servings can feel uncomfortable. They may cause bloating or reduced appetite later in the day. This leads many seniors to skip meals, which actually reduces daily protein use. Mistake number 3, assuming plant-based protein is weak. This is one of the biggest misunderstandings. Not all plant proteins are equal. Some seeds contain a unique amino acid profile that aging muscles respond to better. In particular, there is one seed protein that stands out. It is rich in leucine, an amino acid that acts like an on switch for muscle maintenance. Leucine helps tell muscle cells, "Pay attention, this protein matters." Eggs contain leucine, but the absorption pattern changes with age. Certain seed proteins deliver leucine in a way that is faster, more evenly absorbed, less demanding on digestion. This is why some seniors notice better strength support from this seed protein than from eggs alone. Another important factor is inflammation. Low-level inflammation increases naturally with age. It interferes with muscle repair and recovery. Some seed proteins contain natural compounds that help support a calmer internal environment. This allows muscles to respond better to protein signals. Again, this is not a medical claim. It is a nutritional pattern observed in aging adults. Now let's talk about what this does not mean. It does not mean eggs are bad. You must stop eating animal foods. You need supplements or powders. It means balance and smart choices matter more after 60. The seed protein we're discussing is easy to add. It blends naturally into daily meals, and it does not require changing your lifestyle. Most importantly, it works with the aging body, not against it. In the next section, I will show you the exact seed protein seniors tolerate best, how to use it safely and simply, and 3 to 5 daily habits that help muscles respond again. Step by step. These habits are realistic. They are gentle, and they are designed for people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. This is where real change begins. Let's make this practical and calm. No extremes, no pressure. Just small, steady habits your body can actually respond to. These habits are not about forcing muscle growth. They are about restoring your body's ability to maintain strength. We'll go step by step. Habit 1. Add 1 seed protein. That aging muscles respond to the seed protein we are talking about is pumpkin seed protein. This is not a trend. It has been quietly used for decades. Pumpkin seeds naturally contain easily absorbed protein, a meaningful amount of leucine, magnesium, and zinc, which support muscle function. For many seniors, pumpkin seed protein feels lighter than eggs. It is easier on digestion, and it delivers amino acids in a steadier way. How to use it safely. Start small, about 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. Add it to foods you already eat. Simple ways to use it. Sprinkle over oatmeal. Mix into yogurt. Add to soups or soft foods. Blend into a light smoothie. You do not need large amounts. Consistency matters more than quantity. If you already eat eggs, that's fine. This seed protein supports them. It does not replace everything. Habit 2. Distribute protein across the day. Aging muscles respond better to multiple small signals. Instead of one heavy protein meal, aim for gentle balance. For example, some protein at breakfast, some at lunch, some at dinner. This does not mean counting grams. It means avoiding long gaps without protein. Pumpkin seed protein works well in the morning, when muscles are more receptive. This simple timing shift alone can improve how muscles respond. Habit 3. Pair protein with gentle movement. Protein works best when muscles are awake. You do not need exercise routines. You need movement cues. Examples: standing up and sitting down slowly, 5 to 8 times, walking for 5 to 10 minutes. Light leg movements while seated. Do this within an hour of eating protein. This sends a signal to muscle cells. Use this nutrition. Even very gentle movement makes a difference after 70. Habit 4. Support digestion. First, if digestion is weak, protein benefits are reduced. Simple digestion support includes eating slowly, chewing well, avoiding very large meals. Warm foods help, so do soups and soft textures. Pumpkin seed protein works especially well when digestion is calm. Some seniors notice less bloating, better appetite, more comfort after meals. That comfort allows consistency, and consistency supports strength. Habit 5. Stay patient and observant. Muscle changes after 70 are subtle at first. You may notice getting up feels easier. Walking feels steadier. Less fatigue during the day. These are early signs of progress. Do not rush. Do not compare yourself to others. Your body is responding in its own time. When protein is easier to use and muscles receive gentle signals, strength maintenance becomes possible again. In the final part, I'll explain why it is not too late, why small changes matter more than age, and how to stay encouraged without pressure. Let's end with something important. If you are over 70 and listening to this, your body is not done. It is different. It is slower to respond, but it is still capable of adaptation. Many seniors believe muscle loss is a one-way road, that once strength fades, it can only get worse. That belief is understandable, but it is not entirely true. What is true is this: the body needs clearer signals as it ages, gentler signals, more consistent signals. When nutrition is easier to absorb and movement is kind instead of aggressive, the body listens again. This is why small changes often work better than big ones after 70. Adding a supportive seed protein, spreading protein across the day, moving gently after meals. These are not dramatic actions. They are respectful ones. And respect is what the aging body responds to best. If you've tried doing more and felt worse, that does not mean you failed. It means the strategy didn't match your stage of life. Strength after 70 is not about pushing harder. It is about supporting smarter. You don't need perfection. You don't need strict routines. You don't need to fear food. You need calm consistency. Over time, calm consistency leads to more stable legs, better posture, increased confidence in daily movement. Not overnight, but gradually. And that gradual improvement is meaningful, because independence is built on small abilities. Standing up, walking comfortably, carrying light items, feeling steady. Those abilities are worth protecting. If there is one takeaway from today, let it be this: age changes the rules, but it does not remove the game. You still have influence over how your body feels. You still have choices that matter. Start gently. Stay patient. Observe your body with kindness. And remember, even at 70 and beyond, your body is listening when you speak its language. Thank you for spending this time with me.